Well, hello peeps! Today we're going to be discussing the current state of PvP. As usual, we'll have some BG footage playing in the background while we talk about this topic. So what's going on with PvP? Well, the main issue now is decline in player participation across all forms of PvP. Personally, I've been experiencing longer BG queue times, sometimes even up to 10 to 16 minutes. And don't even get me started on the soul shuffle queues. At above 1800 rating, those can take over 40 minutes. And even at lower ratings, the queue times are still quite long. You don't need to look at statistic websites to see that there's been quite a significant drop in player participation. Now, the main factors I defined would be gearing, something that I've talked about before here on the channel, no development of PvP, other than tunings really, lackluster rewards, and lackluster tuning. Firstly, there's gearing, something I've talked about before. The current PvP gearing system creates a void because there's almost no gear grind. After getting your honor set, there's really nothing else you need to do. Sure, you might do a few matches of arena or soul shuffle to cap your conquest, but that's about it. I think a lot of people praise the system early on because it's quick and deterministic, but the fact is that after acquiring your initial set of gear, there is absolutely no reason to do any form of unrated PvP content. I personally believe that some sort of revert needs to happen here. Maybe making the gear have a few tiers of upgrades and then setting a very low rating requirement, or none at all, while increasing the honor gains from arena content. This should entice people to play PvP a lot more without making the item level difference feel horrible, as it's simply grindable. Secondly, there's been no development of PvP. We haven't got a new tech-like vehicle since Wrath of the Lich King. We've gotten new arenas quite consistently, but that's really the bare minimum. There have been no new battlegrounds or brawls in Dragonflight, and it's been like that since I came back in Battle for Azeroth. We're paying a monthly subscription fee, and it's disappointing that an entire part of the game, which used to be an important part, is not being developed at all. The only thing we really get is class tunings, which I'll speak about later. The only solution here is for Blizzard to devote more resources towards developing the PvP side of the game. New brawls, new epic battlegrounds, an entire battleground centered around Cobalt Assembly, Torghast power-ups could all be added. There's so much things that they could actually do. Thirdly, let's talk about the lackluster reward system for PvP. Right now, there's really not much in the way of rewards to entice you to play. Sure, there's a set of gear as usual, but overall there's not much else. The seasonal PvP mount is sometimes good, but most of the time it's rather meh. The Glad mount is always cool. But other than that, if you've achieved Gladiator previously, then that's the only thing that you get. I think there needs to be more incentive to play PvP. Maybe introducing rewards at additional tiers of rating. Special weapon appearance at 2500 rating. A lesser illusion enchant for reaching 1800 rating. Lastly, lackluster tunings all season long. Nothing really new for WoW. Although Blizzard did make an attempt to be more frequent, the consistency is not there. Certain classes got instantly nerfed, while specs like assassination rogues were allowed to dominate for a very long time. I hear some say rerolling is a problem. It would be true that it's never been easier, but it's a symptom of poor balance and not the cause of it. Of course I'm going to play some red when it's fresh and overtuned. Why would I choose not to have fun? But this wouldn't even be an issue if class balance was fair. And who would care if all of a sudden you saw a particular color more? Overall, these are the main factors contributing to the decline in the PvP player participation. Of course, there are other issues, but I think these are the main ones. It's important to remember that PvP is a big part of the WoW experience, and we need to do what we can to make sure it stays healthy and enjoyable for everyone. Thank you for watching, like, comment, subscribe, all those things the YouTuber wants you to do, and have a nice day!